Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and staying safe and happy at your homes. I am your GK teacher, Miss Farheen, and I welcome you all to your GK class. My dear students, quickly take out your GK2 books and we will start our today's lesson. As you all know that we are on unit number 2 of your GK2 books, and the name of your unit is Villages and Cities, and today we will start its third lesson. So my dear students, before moving on towards the lesson, let's quickly recap what we did in the previous lesson. Quickly answer a few questions so that we will recap or refresh our knowledge. Okay, tell me, how is city life? As we have done discussing and reading, and we have also done the activities about village life and city life. So in the previous lecture, we discussed about the city life. So how is city life? City life is very busy, very good. What type of houses are made in cities? The houses are usually made up of cement and bricks, and they are called bungalows. Very good. Now tell me, what are the problems of city life? Because there is so much traffic and factories and the smoke is coming out, so the air is not fresh and it is polluted. So it is a big problem of city life. Next is, what facilities are available in city life? Better healthcare facilities, better educational facilities, electrical facilities. So these are some common good facilities that are available in cities. Now tell me, how is the air of city? It is polluted. Very nice. Now my dear students, now let's move forward towards an activity which is given on page number 19 of your books, and it is a teacher's note and it will be conducted under teacher's supervision. So this activity says that you have to take some pictures of city life and village life and paste them on a chart, display it on board. Ask each student, if they were given a choice, where would they prefer to live? Okay. Then ask them to write at least one reason for their answer and also mark the related picture from the previously pasted on the chart. So my dear student, according to this activity, your teacher will paste a few pictures on the chart of village life and city life, and then all the students have to decide कि उनको कौन सी life ज़्यादा पसंद है. Here I am going to show you side by side pictures from village life and then pictures from city life, and then you have to decide कि आपको कौन सी life ज़्यादा पसंद है और उसका reason क्या है. After this, I will provide you with a worksheet. Your teacher will provide you with a printed worksheet and you will fill in it according to your demand or your likes. Okay. So now let's move towards the pictures. So here side by side, you can see pictures from village life and city life. So on the one side, you can see mud houses, a lot of animals. And on the other side, you can see a scene from a city life where you can see a lot of bungalows. Then next, you can see the roads are not paved in villages. They are made from mud, कच्चे बने हुए होते हैं रास्ते. Whereas in cities, the roads are paved, properly made. And you can also see there is lot of traffic in cities. Okay, next you can see that there are fields and so much greenery in villages, whereas in cities there are factories and which cause so much pollution. Then you can see a man who is doing farming, and you can see that there is more greenery, whereas in cities there are tall buildings and greenery is not as much as it is in cities. So my dear students, you can easily now, you have seen the pictures, और अब मैं हम जब when we will study the today's lesson, तो उसके बाद your teacher will provide you with a worksheet. ठीक है. फिर आप लोग जो है अपने reasoning जो है वो आप उसके अंदर fill in कर सकते हैं. From here we will move towards today's student learning outcome, which is given on page number 15, and today's student learning outcome is compare village and city life. So we have already seen a lot of pictures. Now you have a clear idea कि village life और city life जो है उसके बीच में कैसे comparison है, what are the differences and similarities among them. Okay, सो फ्रॉम ना क्योंकि आपने एक्टिविटी भी कर ली है, अब हम एक छोटे से जो है इस्लामिक पर्सपेक्टिव की तरफ चलते हैं. The believers are but brothers, so make settlement between your brothers and fear Allah that you may receive mercy. So my dear student, हम repeatedly यही SLO कर रहे हैं क्योंकि चाहे आप सिटी में रहें, चाहे आप विलेज में रहें, you need to be very good to other people. ठीक है, आपका बिहेवियर जो है it should be very good ताकि अल्लाह ताला भी जो है वो आपके साथ merciful रहें, आपको माफ करें. So with this good information, we will move forward towards pre-reading questions. Now you have to tell me, have you ever been to a village? क्या आप कभी किसी village गए हैं? Yes or no? You just have to answer in yes or no. I have been to a village, yes. Next, where do you live? In a city or a village? Or right now, where are you living? In a city or in a village? I am living in a city. You have to answer it like that. Very good. Okay, my dear students, let's move forward. Quickly open reading page in your GK2 books, page number 18. Pause the video and open the page. Okay, my dear students, here you can clearly see on this page that on one side there are pictures from the village life and on the other side there are pictures from the city life. We have already seen some pictures. अब हम और भी कुछ बुक के पेज पे देखेंगे तो हमें और अच्छे से जो है ये समझ में आएंगी. Let me zoom it in for you. So, comparison of city and village. So, on one side you can see city and on the other side you can see pictures from villages. So, now on the first picture you can see there's a bungalow and in front of it there's mud house. Then you can see in cities there are a lot of vehicles, different means of transportation, whereas in villages the transportation are usually driven by animals. Animal led होते हैं, जानवरों के जो है वो transportation के लिए ज़्यादा use होते हैं in villages. Okay, now put your fingers where I will read and we will start the reading. Comparison of city and village. Let me erase the ink first so that you can easily see it. Okay, there we go now. Comparison of city and village. City, village. Bungalows are mostly made in cities. Bungalows are mostly made in cities. In cities, people use various means of transportation. Yani ke different, various means, there are different means of transportation. Then in front of it, village, houses are made of mud and wood in villages. In villages, the means of transportation is mostly driven by animals. Okay? So we are done with the half of the page. Now let's move forward. Let me erase all the ink. Okay, on the same page. Now, on the city side, put your fingers again where I will read. Electricity is commonly used in cities. So in this picture, you can see there is proper lighting and it is used in cities. In various villages, people still use lanterns. So what are lanterns? मिट्टी के तेल से जो है वो रोशनी की जाती है या मोमबत्तियां कैंडल्स यूज की जाती हैं. So where there is no electricity still in some villages, तो वहां पे lanterns और candles जो है वो यूज की जाती हैं. Again, let's start reading. The education system in cities are advanced. The education system in cities are advanced. There is no proper education facilities in villages. So you can also see it in the pictures that the educational system in cities, there is proper classroom with proper props and boards and smart boards, LEDs, and the classroom looks very modern. Whereas on the other side, you can see there is no proper classroom. The kids are sitting outside and there is no proper board. there you cannot even see a proper teacher, और एक ही जगह पर जो है वो different classes हो रही हैं, grade 1 भी वहीं बैठा है, grade 2 भी वहीं बैठा है. So educational system जो है villages का, it's still not developed, it is very poor. Let's move forward. On page number 19, quickly open it. Okay, I hope everybody has opened page number 19 in your books. Okay, now let me zoom it in for you. So here you can see proper road. This is a city scene, and here you can see the roads are not paved, not properly constructed. So again we will start reading. There are paved roads in cities. That means they are properly constructed. The roads in villages have not been constructed yet. So in most of the villages, the roads are not properly constructed. There are many differences between city and village life, but they also have some similarities. So my dear students, here we have just studied comparison between city life and village life. हमने देखा कि कैसे जो बहुत सी चीजें हैं वो city में और village में different हैं. कुछ जो है वो similarities भी हैं, वो हम next lecture में पढ़ेंगे. But right now we have just studied about the differences among the cities and the villages. So we have already done the teacher's note. Now I will provide you with, your teacher will provide you with a printed worksheet just like this. आपको ऐसी एक printed worksheet मिलेगी, एक साइड पे village scene है, दूसरी साइड पे city scene है. Let me show it to you on your screens. Here you can see it. So you will write down your name and your class. Then you can see that there are two scenes here. One is from village life and other is from the city life. So what it says that look at the pictures carefully and tell where you would prefer to live. Write at least one reason. One reason, आप ज़्यादा भी लिख सकते हैं, but at least one reason for your answer. Also color the pictures. ठीक है? इसको कलरफुल सा पिक्चर को जो है आपने दोनों पिक्चर्स को कलर करना है. So your worksheet will look very nice. So my dear students, here are the lines. ये worksheet के नीचे ही lines given है. ये देखिए, जैसे ये printed worksheet है, इसके नीचे ही lines given है, आपको screen पे भी नजर आ रही हैं, ठीक है? So यहाँ पर आप अपने जो है अपना where do you want to live in a village or in a city, आप अपनी opinion यहाँ पे लिखेंगे. कोई एक reason आपने जरूर लिखना है. For example, I like to live in village. अब आगे उसका रीजन भी लिखना है. द एयर इज वेरी फ्रेश, देयर इज सो मच ग्रीनरी, इट इज वेरी क्लोज टू नेचर, सो दिस इज व्हाई आई लाइक टू लिव इन अ विलेज. सो व्हाट इज योर लाइक्स एंड डिसलाइक्स, आपको उसके हिसाब से जो है वो अपनी वर्कशीट को फिल करना है. फ्रॉम हेयर वी विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. यू कैन पॉज द वीडियो एंड यू कैन फिनिश द वर्कशीट. I hope everybody has finished the worksheet. From here, we will move forward towards the practice page given on page number 22, picture reading. It's just a picture reading question. So what you need to do is compare life in villages with that of cities by observing the pictures and find out the differences in both the communities. On one side, there is city life and on the other side, it's village life. आपको दोनों को गौर से देखना है. अभी तक हम बहुत सारी डिस्कशन कर चुके हैं, बहुत सारे पिक्चर्स देख चुके हैं, सो यू कैन इजीली डिस्कस इट. ठीक है, वन बाय वन स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो बताएं कि व्हाट आर द डिफरेंसेस एंड सिमिलैरिटीज अमंग बोथ द पिक्चर्स. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जांपल लेट मी tell you a few. The houses are made up of cement and bricks, and on the other side they are made up of mud. There is no such greenery in city life, whereas there is so much greenery in village life. There are proper roads in city life, whereas there are no proper roads in village life. So these are some comparisons that I have made among the two pictures. So similarly, you can do it with your class fellows and with your teachers. It will be a fun activity. Just a discussion. Okay, from here we will move forward towards our listening and speaking assessment. Let me ask you a few questions. Share any three differences between city and village life. हमने अभी किया, so you can easily do it. Number one, proper roads in cities, no proper roads in villages. Number two, greenery in villages, no greenery in, or you can see fresh air in villages, whereas no polluted air in cities. And number three, quickly, proper roads in cities and no proper roads in villages. So that is how you can give a lot of differences, okay? Okay, let's move forward towards the homework. Note down your homework given on page number 18. It is a home activity number 3. Take a chart paper and divide it into 2 columns. Column 1 belongs to city life and column 2 belongs village life. Collect pictures of city and village life and paste them in their respective column. Compare both lives. So this is very easy, my dear students. हमने अभी मैंने आपको डिफरेंट पिक्चर्स शो की थी. आपको कलेक्ट करनी है. आप न्यूज़पेपर से कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, बाजार से ले सकते हैं. From internet, you can print them out, you can color them and paste them. So it will be a fun activity. Take help from an adult at home and finish this activity, okay? From here, we will move forward towards page number 23 of your books. So because we have done a discussion in class about village life and city life, so here a word bank is given and 2 columns are given. Compare city and village life using the word bank given below. Write each characteristic in the respective column. Let me do the first one for you and you will do the rest by yourself in your homework. So city life, there is pollution. So what will come in village life? Because the air is fresh, so clean and fresh air. So this is how it will be done. So this is how you will do the comparison, okay? Finish it in your homes. From here, we will move forward towards what have I learned today? So, how is city life different from village life? So, हमने आज यही पढ़ा कि city life जो है वो village life से कैसे different है. तो आपको जो है जल्दी से जो है वो differences बताने हैं. No proper roads in villages, proper roads in cities. Bungalows in cities and mud houses in villages. Fresh air in villages and polluted air in cities. So these are a few differences and that's how you compare both the lives. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Keep everybody around you safe. Have a good day and Allah Hafiz.